Yo, it's Buddy the Elf from the North Pole. I'm in the workshop right now. I got teddy bears, I got bikes, I got basketball games, I got it all. And since it's December 25th, it's March 25th. What should I do with all these presents? I know. I'm going to drop them off at Mr. Butler's house for his birthday. So Christmas is one of my favorite holidays. What's yours? Okay, cool. I like the holiday too. Now, when I'm out delivering presents, a lot of the blocks have 5 houses on each block. So I want to see how many houses I have to deliver to. So the one thing I do is count by 5s. 5, 10, and so on to see how many houses I have. Can you count by 5s for me? Okay, now there's this one neighborhood, way back, big houses. They have 6 houses on each block. Now I need you guys to count by 6s for me. That way I know how many houses I have to deliver to in 9 months. All right, guys, here we are. We are on the roof of Mr. Butler's house, and we need to drop off some presents. But first, you guys need to solve the application problem. I'm going to give you 3 fractions. 5/6, 2/6, and 3/6. We're going to work these fractions around to make a couple addition problems and subtraction problems. I'm going to give you one to start off with. I have 5/6 of a bag full of presents. I'm going to drop off 3/6 of them down that chimney. All right, I hope you got 2/6 as your answer, because that's how many I have left in the bag. Now, we're going to move on to another one. We did a subtraction one. Let's see if we can figure out an addition problem using these 3 fractions. I know 5/6 is my biggest fraction, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be our answer. Let's take 2/6, and we are going to add what? That's right, 3/6. And that should give us our 5/6. You're going to have a couple problems on your own to solve. Figure out which ones make sense. Oh no, looks like I blew out a tire on my sled. At least we have time to do some math problems before we head back to the North Pole. Oh no, since we blew out a tire on our sled, I'm so angry I could rip a door off. Alright, today we're going to look at how to rename fractions to make it easier to subtract what we're at. So, we're going to start off with the problem 1 minus 3/8. When I look at this, it might be tricky. How do I subtract 3/8 minus a whole? Well, let's look. What is 1 whole? There's a whole. And if I have 3/8, I know I need to split this into 8 equal parts. So I have 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8, and 1 whole equals, that's right, 8/8. So let's look. 1 whole equals 8/8 minus 3/8. So here we go. 8/8 minus 1, 2, 3/8 would give us an answer of 5/8. Remember, denominator stays the same. 8 minus 3 equals 5. All right, on to our next problem. I want you guys to try this one with me. If I have 1 whole, and I'm going to take away 2/5. First question I have for you is, what should we split our whole into? All right, I think we should make our whole into 5/5. Because remember, we're trying to make like units. Fifths, so I want whole into fifths. So now when I do 5/5 minus 2/5, it will give me 5 minus 2 equals 3. fifths. On to our next one. If I was to take 1 whole and subtract 2 thirds, I'm looking to see how I make like units with our whole. Since this denominator is 3, I'm going to make our 1 whole into, good, thirds. And since it's a whole, I know I need 3 thirds. Because if I look at a number line, 0, 1, this would be thirds, right? This would be 0 thirds, 1 third, 2 thirds, and 1 whole would equal 3 thirds. That's why I changed this 1 into 3 thirds. Now I can subtract our 2 thirds. 3 thirds minus 2 thirds will give us 1 third. Denominator stays the same. 3 minus 2 equals 1. This last one is for you guys. 1 minus 2 fourths. Go ahead and solve that. All right. 1 minus 2 fourths. Remember, I need to make like units. I'm going to change my 1 into 4 fourths. Now I can subtract 2 fourths. 4 fourths minus 2 fourths would equal 2 fourths. Good job. All right, we made it back to the North Pole. Tonight, 4th grade, you have to get into your Succeed book, Module 5, Lesson 17. There will be a YouTube video that will guide you through some of the problems if you need help. Remember, it's Module 5, Lesson 17. Finish that tonight, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.